We had a question come up during our training that I told you I would get back to you about. So here is our check-in page. As I told you during our training, we will have an iPad at the entrance of both the upstairs large group room and the downstairs large group room. So you guys can, if a parent runs late, we can check them in right there. It'll print a tag for them. We don't have to send them all the way to check in. We also have access to the system during checkout, which will help us a ton. If you missed the meeting, I'll show you what you missed here. But for those of you who were at the meeting and I told you I'll get back to you about the question, here's the answer. So the question was, what if someone um, informs the team that someone else in their family is not, a specific person is not allowed to check out their child? So what you would do is you would go to the iPad that we will have located at the entrance of either room and type in the child's name. The easiest way, whether you're checking someone in or looking up a family, is to type in the full name so that it pulls up the family right away and you don't have to scroll through a bunch of other families. So this is what it will look like. Mine's a little crazy there, but this is what most families will look like here. And to check them in, the little box over here just has to be checked, and then you can check. You just have to pull down and choose the person that's checking them in. That's the person's name that will be printed on their tag and their phone number. So we want to make sure that whoever's printed on their tag and their phone number is printed on the tag is the person that's actually in the building that day. So we want to make sure that we are putting here who is checking in their child. Then you can just hit the check in and then it'll print the tags. So somebody comes to you and says, you know, this person is not allowed to check out my child. Okay, so we want to make sure that we are extra. We do our due diligence here. So we can click the little pencil next to, you would have to do both children if it, in this case, but start with one of them. So click the little pencil, go up here to edit profile. Nope, sorry. Let me get back out of that. Actually, what you would do first is down here at the drop down arrow, you would go down to add/edit trusted people. And here you can see all the people that are trusted that are allowed to check in or check out my children. Over here on this side, you can add a not authorized person. Now, this is not going to print on the tag. The only way that we would see this is if we went to this page at checkout, which I showed you how to do at the training. But and also this person has to be in the system. They have to be in there to be able to add them to a not authorized for pickup person. So if they don't attend our church and they're not in our system, you won't be able to do this anyways. So if they are in the system, you can do that. You can add them here, but I think an even better way to do it is to go into the child again with the little pencil. Go up here at the edit profile. And on this medical notes, anything you type here is going to be printed on their tag. So what I would say, instead of writing someone's name that they're not allowed to be picked up by on their tag for the child to read, I would put, so for instance, explain this to mom, only picked up by Brittany Valley or whatever their name is, and that way we will make sure to look at the ID if they don't have the tag of that person, because it'll be printed on their tag, and I think that'll get our attention a little bit better. And that way we're making sure that only picked up by, and we can't type like a bunch of different names here. So, and I would explain that to mom or dad. You know, we're going to make sure that that's typed here. If you ever have anybody else picking up or dropping off, you'll need to notify us. You'll need to let us know. But that way it's printed on the tag, and then you'll just hit save household, and then that will, when you print that name tag, that'll print out on his tag there. Another thing you can do is if they've already had a tag printed, you can reprint a tag by clicking on this box. This will not be there, but this box, you can click there and you can reprint a tag if you need to edit the way that it's formatted on there, or edit the name that's on there. So you can reprint the name tag. So let me know if you have any more questions about that. Hopefully that answers your question that we had during our training on Sunday. Thank y'all.